Hi, Coach Christy here. And I just had somebody message me and say, I'm afraid to commit to a fitness program and follow it through because as I start seeing results, I'm afraid that people will look at me and think that I'm too fit. So what will other people think of me? And I am here to tell you that if you are worried about what other people will think of you, you are not living true to yourself. And here's why. No matter what other people do in their lives, they're always going to pass judgment. And the only way to not have any judgment passed on you, for people not to judge you, is to do nothing, to say nothing, and to be nothing. That is the only way that people are not going to pass judgment. So you might as well live your life according to your goals and who you want to be. And live your life out loud and be proud of that, because you will inspire more people than you will haters by just being you. I'm going to give you guys an example. So I actually was into Ironman triathlon training, marathons, ultra running, endurance sports. So my community of people are endurance athletes. I got in a bike accident, which really changed the course of what I was doing. When I got in the bike accident, I couldn't get on a bike. It was super painful for me. So I started lifting because as soon as I wasn't able to get on a bike, I wasn't able to work out as long. And I was still eating like I was an Ironman athlete, tons of food, and I was putting on fat. So that was something has to change. And I see all these people who are lifting weights, all these women who are lifting weights, and they look incredible. I am a tiny, short person. I always say short and stocky. And so I really wanted to actually build some muscle, lean muscle, so that I could shape my body. I had a flat butt. There was no shape to me. I always say I look like a little, teenage boy. And so I wanted more shape, and I had seen weights and do that for other people. I had to, even though the community that I was in, the endurance athletes did not understand weightlifting. None of them did. None of them do it. And to the point that they don't even really comment or like my stuff on Facebook. They don't say too much about it because it is so far out of their comfort zone, and it's not something that they understand or do. But I had to do what made me happy, regardless of what other people thought of me. I will tell you, since I've started lifting, I have built like muscle and structure to my body that I love and makes me happy. And I love putting on clothes and before I would put on clothes and think, oh, I don't like this, and not feel comfortable. And when I'm not comfortable in clothes, I would go out into public places, settings like parties, events, whatever it may be, and just felt so uncomfortable with who I was because I didn't feel comfortable in myself and in my clothes. And through lifting, I've created that confidence in my body and created that confidence in myself. I still have people that are haters that will say, ew, she's gross, she's a man, ew, who would want to look like that? That's disgusting. Eat a cheeseburger. You know what? That's okay, because I'm living my life out loud. I'm doing what makes me happy. And if I was trying to make those people happy, I would still be that person that was like, I don't feel comfortable in my own skin. And I feel so confident and comfortable in my own skin that when people say that now, it doesn't even faze me. Half the time I just delete the comment and just move on, and I'll share with somebody later that, oh yeah, somebody said this, and it makes me laugh. But I will tell you, before I started build like lifting weights and building my body to what I wanted, not to what society wanted, but to what I wanted, I had somebody that commented something like that on one of my photos and said I was ugly. And it hurt me so bad that I was sitting there for a day thinking over and over of what that person said to me. And I remember asking Paul, my husband, I said, do you think I'm ugly? And he goes, did you just ask me that? I'm like, yeah. And I just didn't have the confidence. So when somebody said that, it tore me down. And at that point in my life, I wasn't living for me. I was living for other people, and those negative comments really got to me. When I started living for myself and for what I wanted and what is important to me, that is when I started building confidence. You see, every choice we make either builds confidence or destroys our confidence. And so when you're making decisions daily about what you want in your life, do things that's going to build confidence in you. And that's what I did by living my life. If you're going about trying to live for everybody else, you're still not going to make everybody else happy, and you're definitely not going to make yourself happy. So you have to go after your goals fearlessly, not being worried about what other people think. A lot of people thought I was crazy when I started my coaching business. And now a lot of people are like, wait, how do you do that? How do you sit at home and work from your computer and talk with people on social media and earn an income? Like, how is that possible? Now they want to know how I did it, when they first, at the beginning, thought I was crazy. So be about action rather than tell people. I like to shout my goals out loud. I like to share my goals publicly, because I know that if I put something out there publicly, I always want to be a person that shows up. And that builds confidence in me, but it also builds confidence in people that are following me, that I am somebody that follows through. And so when I put things on social media publicly, I have to do it. Like the other day, I didn't want to put that I was starting the 3-day refresh on social media. Why? Because part of me was like, oh, I just want to be able to give up and quit. But that's not me. That doesn't build confidence. So I knew that if I was thinking that before I started, I needed to put it out there publicly, because I will not give up or not follow through when I put it out there for other people. So I put it out there to hold me accountable, because I want to be somebody that shows up and that you can count on to follow through on doing what I say I'm going to do. So those are my 2 tips for you. Be you. Be unapologetically you. Go after your goals. Don't worry about what other people think of you, because you're never going to make them happy. So you might as well make yourself happy, because that is going to do so much more for you. It's your life and you only have one. And 2, shout it publicly, because when I put it out there publicly, I follow through. I don't want to let other people down. I don't want to have to post that I gave up on something. So put it out there publicly and let people follow your story. Sure, you're going to have haters. And if you don't, well, I don't know what to say. I've had plenty of them. But the people that are hating on me or that say negative things to me, I don't want to live like them. That's the one thing that I've figured out. Those people that are supportive, those people that I do inspire, it's worth it for me to inspire them and help them to have a few haters. And, this is my 3rd tip, never take advice from somebody you don't want to live like. And I see people do that so often. They don't go after a goal because of something a family member said to them. Are they living the life that you want to live in 5 years, 10 years? Do you want to be like them? If you do, then take their advice. But if you don't want their lifestyle in 3, 5, 10 years, don't take their advice. And I see that happen too often. I see people taking advice from the 95% of the world that doesn't take action and doesn't follow through on things. Don't take advice from those people. Take advice from people who are living the lifestyle that you want to live. Okay, those are my tips for today. I gave you 3. Hope they help you in taking action, taking the next step, moving your goals, dreams, and life forward, because we only have one life. Let's live it out loud. I was listening to Personal Development this morning, and he said, I would rather go after my goals and dreams and fail at it and be broke than be staying the same like everybody else in the world. And I was like, oh, boom, that's powerful, because it's so true. You come alive, you build confidence in your skills and your abilities. And, our most important account is that confidence account, the confidence in ourselves. And as you become more confident in yourself and your abilities and understand that resources are abundant, you can achieve anything you want to achieve. Everyone in this world, whatever you can come up with achieving, I'm sure somebody has already achieved. And it's being resourceful, finding those resources to get there. And, that's what I love about what I do. I have created a multiple 6-figure, working on 7-figure income in the fitness industry. Most people don't even, they can't even fathom. They love fitness. They love helping others. How can you do that in the fitness industry? The cool thing is I have created resources to teach somebody else how to do that. I have created exactly a blueprint, a game plan of how to teach somebody else how to do that. Most people won't take advantage of the resources, but you have to have confidence in yourself before you're going to be a resourceful person. So build your confidence account. That's the most important thing that you can do every day. And whenever you have a decision to work out or to not work out, to eat healthy or to not eat healthy, to get up early to get everything done on your to-do list or not get it done, to get those vital behaviors done that are going to build your business and move your business forward or to not do them. Every decision you make makes or breaks your confidence. So today, for the next week, the next month, I want you, every time you do something, think, is this going to build my confidence or is this going to break my confidence? Think of that when you're making that decision, because if every time you make a decision, you're doing something that builds your confidence, you will be unstoppable in achieving your goals and dreams. Okay, everyone, have a great rest of your Friday. I hope this helped you in some way. Comment below this video and let me know what things would help you to move your business and your fitness forward.